Hello. No one on yet. I'm just waiting for a few to come on. And let's see how many we get on today. So I'm not going to be on for too long, I don't know, about 45 minutes. I can see we've got 3 of you on so far. Just waiting for your comments to come up. I can't see who's on at the minute. There's a little bit of a delay. We've got 5 on, so so I came back on today. I don't normally do come on that quick, but we had a lot of new ones on yesterday, which was great. So all of you that shared, thank you very much. So brought a lot of new people to my page, which is good. So hello Heidi, how are you, my lovely? Thank you very much for sharing. I'll still be back on Sunday as well with Terry. So that's our regular thing on a Sunday at 7 o'clock. So, Caroline Murphy, hello Caroline, hello Pam Stewart. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for a few of you to come on. Kerry Davis, hello Kerry, how are you? Okay, so I'm just waiting for a few to come on. So again, with the readings yesterday, we had a lot of new ones on because I've changed the way that I do it. Normally, I could be on here. Hi Sonia. Usually miss the lives. Excited to join today. Oh, that's good. Caroline Murphy can have a reading, of course you can. Normally the way I'll do it is I would come on, me and Terry on a Sunday. It's easier when there's 2. Otherwise, if it's just me after an hour or so, I normally sort of I do get quite a few done. But yesterday I'll come on my own. I've changed the way that I'm doing it because as much as we come on and we give so much of our energy, and lots of you do share, but we just thought, just more people, we need more people sharing. Okay, so that's just that energy exchange. So we've changed the way that we're doing it, and sometimes we've had about 30 odd people on and we've been on nearly up to 3 hours. It's too much. So what I'm doing now, just as that little exchange, is to get you, if you want a card, I'm just asking that you actually do like and share the page. So share it, as I'm live, so that this then brings new people in. We've had some lovely new people on, and of course I've got my regulars, which is always lovely to see. So please, if you don't mind, would you share? Okay, so I am being a little bit. There was a lot of people last night that couldn't get a reading because I just didn't have time. I had too many on, so I did say to those to come on at 4 o'clock today. All right, so and I will honour them. All right, because they were on yesterday and they did stay on, and they didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't get enough time to do everybody because I had to get off. So I had a class to teach, so I could only do an hour. So I said I'd come on today for those that didn't get picked yesterday. All right, so I can see some of you have shared. All right, so Kerry Davis, would you please, all of you that have shared will get picked for reading. So please like and share the page. But also what's important is that if it's a specific question, please do put what it's for. Okay, so if it's relationships or health or finances or whatever, it just makes it a bit easier and I can be a little bit more direct. Okay, so I can see Pam, Lisa Sancto has shared, and Pam Stewart has shared. Thank you very much. Please let me know what it's for, okay? Otherwise, it will just be a general message. Okay. Caroline Murphy shared, thank you very much, Caroline. Heidi Wan. So again, it's going to be ones that didn't get picked last night. Okay, so if I can fit you all in, I will. But I know what'll happen. There'll be so many that come on. There normally is. If I can get you all in, I will. Okay, so Sean, I will again, and Heidi. So Sean, you were asking health, wasn't it? Is it health? Just reading the comments. I don't want to miss it. Kerry for finance. Caroline for health and relationships. Kerry for finance. Pam for relationships. Hello Louise, how are you? Sean was health, that's right, yeah, before I saw health. Okay, work for Lisa. Okay. Anyway, so we'll see how we get on. We'll see how many comes on. I don't know whether people will come on from yesterday. There was a few that did say they would join me today because they really did want a card yesterday. But unfortunately, I had classes to do. So, Faye Duncan, hello Faye. Shared, would love a reading on relationships. Yes, of course you can. Okay, so yeah, that's lovely. Just sharing while I'm actually live, and then it just gets us some new people on. Okay, so relationships. Okie dokie. Louise, you haven't asked whether you want a reading, honey, so do let me know if you want one. All right, so, you know, I won't just pull you one unless you ask. Okay. Sonia Sang, did you want a card, my love? You haven't said. So again, if you're new, people know how I work. If you're new, I will only pull a card for you if you ask for one, okay? Because, you know, personal stuff does come up. Louise, you do want one, just a general, okay? So personal things do come up on these pages, so I've got to be very careful. So I'll only pull you a card if you ask for one. Oh, it's my little Jodie. Love reading in general, please. Hello, Jodie. How you doing, honey? We still need a catch up, don't we? So relationship in general. Okay. So if you can share, please, that would be great. So hello, Jodie. Hello, Zelma. So I'm asking that because, again, I always read for everybody. Sometimes I'm on here for hours and not everybody shares. So if you don't mind, would you just please, I'm picking people that have liked and shared the video, so it just gets me some new people coming in. Okay, so please do share, and then I will pick you for a card. Okay, so I'm going to be on here for about 45 minutes. Hello, I'll have a good live. I speak later. I don't need a card. I had one yesterday. All right, Sonia. Jodie loves you, babe. All's good. Yes, we bloody do. Yeah, we do, don't we? We'll have to arrange it because I'm back in Portsmouth now, in our Jodie. I'm not that far from you, so we'll have to sort something out. All right. Okay, so I'm going to make a start because, again, Sunday nights is normally the big one when Terry's with me. The Soul Sisters at the moment, until we can all get back on, and I think that's going to be likely when everyone can get together, because it's too much of a headache with all the technical issues every week, so it will be on this page for the time being. Okay, so let's start then, shall we? Kerry Davis, let's have a little look at finance for you. Okay, so this is, I'm only doing those that are on my list, all right, because I'm actually going out soon. I'm going to meet my lovely friend Kate Buxton, and we're going out for a drink. So I've already been out this morning. I've never been for a breakfast cocktail before, but I'm not drunk. I'm very good when it comes to doing my spiritual work. I'm not saying I don't get drunk, because I do, because we're all normal. But anyway, what's everyone been up to today? I hope you've all had a good day. And yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to do the ones on the list, all right? So Kerry Davis, Lisa Sancto, Pam Stewart, Caroline Murphy, Sean, Faye Duncan, Louise Pearson, Jodie and Zelma. And that's it. That's all I'm going to do for today, because I was on here last night and I'm back Sunday. So, Kerry, let's see what we've got for finance for you then, okay? So, Zelma and Jodie, would you mind please just sharing this while I'm live, if you don't mind? That'd be good, okay? So, Kerry, finances, okay. Wheel of Fortune's a good card, Kerry. I want to go back 3 months with you. I hope you understand that, where you've been maybe in a little bit of a limbo. Things not sort of moving forward, you're a little bit confused about what direction you're going in and actually feeling a little bit fed up. Does that make sense? It's like, I don't know, I just feel a little bit, I don't know, a little bit maybe not so motivated as you was feeling. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe there's been some disappointments around work and, basically you're just sort of feeling everything's a bit shit at the moment, putting it bluntly as I do. Does that make sense to you, Kerry? Because the good thing is with this card, I love this card because a Wheel of Fortune, when when your luck's been down, it's on the up again. I want to go over 6 years, so they're taking me back, and they always do that with me because they want you to go back and have a look at where you were 6 years ago. All right, look at how far you've come and not to give up. Because for me, it feels like you've put a lot of work and effort in over the last 6 years, which this is why this is coming around. So it's as if with this card, it is like you deserve this. All right, so whatever this change is. Now, with this card, so you've asked about finances. So hello Adele, my lovely old mate from school. Okay, so with this one, it is definitely things are moving forward into a new positive direction. Okay, now it does feel a little bit, don't be too despondent. All right, just try and get a little bit motivated again, because it feels for me like, again, you've been a little bit stagnant. It just feels like you've been a little bit fed up for a while. So it's asking you to definitely go within yourself, Kerry. There's something in the past that you've been maybe wanting to do. All right, so again, look back over the last 6 years. Let go of all the crap that you don't need. It feels for me you've been doing a lot of work and you deserve a break. All right, but you've given up because I feel that things have been, a little bit, things have just not been working out for you. It's like you've been looking back at a lot of things, or you've been looking back over your past. All right, so try and stay positive. There is going to be, when that card turns out, honestly, it's like all the shit that's been going on in the past is clearing. All right, you've just got to give it another month. Yeah, okay, I'm going into next month where I feel there's going to be something much more positive for you coming up. All right, my lovely. So, yeah, keep your chin up, Kerry. Finances, you've asked a question and I've gone off rambled, haven't I, about finances. There is something that's going to be coming up. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this feels for me, it's all very general. So it's very personal, Kerry. There's a lot going on with you, but you've asked about finances. So what I'm saying is when anything comes up, there's going to be some opportunity, but you've got to, it's like you've lost your passion, all right? So it is about any opportunities that comes up. Don't worry about finances, but you do need to, if anything comes up, is go out and grasp it. All right, try not to sort of get in your mind thinking, oh, I'm not going to bother because nothing works out. Go for it, all right, because you have got a bit of luck that's coming, and financially that will be okay. All right, I don't feel any financial major issues going on there, but I do feel like I want to go into next month. There's going to be some opportunities coming around. It is like you're getting a bit of a break, which is what you've been needing for a long time. All right, my sweetie. There you go. That's for you. So, how's my Adele getting on? Oh, me and Adele go back years, don't we, hun? And now I feel old. 52 in 2 weeks' time. Oh my God. Anyway, who's next? So we've got Lisa Sancto. Looking at work, Lisa. Let's have a little look. Okay, so I feel like the energy with this is that they want to take me back the last 3 months. So it's something you've been thinking about. I also feel a little bit, Lisa, you need to look after your health a little bit at the moment. Nothing to be too majorly concerned about, but I just feel you're a little bit run down. My energies just feel, all of a sudden, since I've come on the live, I just feel my energy's gone flat. So someone on here is, and I feel I'm connected with you, Lisa. It's a bit like the last 3 months. Just have a look at the last 3 months about how you've been feeling. And I feel it's more like a mental exhaustion. I don't know if it's exhaustion is the right word. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but I do feel that you have felt a difference in yourself. Would that make sense to you? If you can give me some feedback, please, everybody, that'd be great. Okay. Lisa, does that make sense to you? Because you're asking about work, and I just feel a little bit depleted, well, very depleted actually, worn out, fed up. You're running around. Maybe there's been a lot more pressure, you know, and I know sometimes with this COVID thing, people are under less pressure, but I just feel that mentally there's a lot of pressure on you, Lisa. All right, so let me just pull a card and see what comes up to give me a little bit clarification on that one, because rather than you asking the question now and I'm asking what's going on, and it's like they keep pulling me back over the last 3 months. So why are they doing that? Just bear with me a minute. I could never always make sense straight away as to what they're giving me. Right, but I am trying. Okay. Right, so Lisa, let's see what we get. Why are they pulling me back? Why are they pulling me back? Yeah. So it is like you're needing to protect what's yours. Does that make sense, Lisa? As I'm asking about this, so it's like they're pulling me back the last 3 months, and right in the here and now, it's like this is where you're needing to put up your wall and your defences and to protect what's yours. But there is some new beginning coming, because there is, I feel there's going to be a new job. I also, April time is highlighted here for me, so I love, as I'm moving forward into April, but the tens here is always an end, so it's about completion. You can see that lovely butterfly there, so the butterfly is about rebirth. All right, so there's something that's coming to an end here, Lisa, and I just feel the last 3 months is enough for you to say, do you know what, I'm actually knackered, I'm done. It's become so hectic, I'm feeling with this, that this is forcing you to be making some decisions which you know is going to be better for you. All right, so just trust your intuition. Tens is an end of something that's been difficult, it's challenging, and then the butterfly is all about new beginnings there. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you, Lisa, but that's what I'm feeling really strongly, and you really need to be, you know, just looking after yourself mentally and physically, just making sure you're not worn out. Okay, so next we got Pam Stewart on relationships. Let's see what's coming up for you there. For Pam, okay. Just want to quickly mention again, now I've got a few of you on. Yeah, so the Haylen Island fair didn't go ahead because unfortunately they had to pull the plug on it. I wasn't allowed to have the hall. So on the 28th of next month, we have at Havant Rugby Club our first Body, Mind, Spirit fair. So it's going to be great. It's definitely going to go ahead unless we end up with a national lockdown at the end of next month. I can't see that happening. I think maybe the end of this month we may. So that's going to go ahead, and it's £3 to get in, but all of your workshops, your classes, I've got 2 great mediums coming. Sorry about this, someone's ringing my phone. I'm just going to turn that down. They always do it when I'm live. Yeah, it's the 28th of November, Havant Rugby Club, £3 to get in. We've got 2 great mediums doing medium demonstrations as well, which is Geraldine Swain, and we've got Tracy Craig from Southampton. Lots of stalls, you know, crystals, all sorts. So I'll be there all day doing readings, and we've got some other really good mediums there. Okay, so it is like going shopping. Just got to wear your mask, everything will be in place, so everyone is kept safe. So don't let it put you off. Okay, so I just thought I'd mention that really quickly. So Pam, let's get on and see what we got for you for relationships. Okay. Okay, all right. So you've got someone new coming in. This is someone that's got a lot of energy. So with the Knight of Wands, this would be a life change for you. So for me, it feels someone that's very energetic when it comes to the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this would be the personality. This could also be around a fire sign. All right, so this could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries energy, the person that's coming in. All right, so I do feel I want to go back the last year, and it feels a little bit, I don't know whether you've got to the point of thinking, do I give up? So I don't know if you are in a relationship, but it feels a little bit that's the way you're feeling at the moment about relationships and in general. But we've also got here the world, so there is a life-changing move. Also, for me, the Knight of Wands comes up as well when you could be looking at wanting a house move. So I don't know whether that's crossed your mind. I know it's not the question you're asking, so just bear that in mind as well for that one. And you've got the world. So the world is lovely. It is about, this could be something, do you know what? It's like I want to go back 15 years. I don't know why. Take your mind back, have a little think. I don't know why they do this. Sometimes they do because they like you to acknowledge how your life has changed. Because for me, it feels like this feels very much with the world. It brings liberation. It brings freedom. It is about lessons learned as well. When that card comes up, so it is like you're going through a transition. All right, it could be as well. Do you know what? It's really weird. I don't know why they give me this like this. I don't know if you're in a relationship, but this sometimes feels for me. It could be someone a bit younger than you. All right. Not saying it's a toy boy, but you know what I mean. It's I like the energy around this. It feels like it brings a lot of excitement, which is what you need. So this is all, when you're going through a bit of a transition. It could be again, with that one where I don't know how old you are. I'm not saying you're old or anything like that, but it just feels for me like you've done a lot of work. And it's like you're sort of reinventing yourself a little bit, all right, with that card. For me, I want to say relationships, just go and have some fun, because we've got the 10 of Cups. So the 10 is lovely. This is all about your happy ever after. All right, so whatever it is, this could be something you've been working towards for a while. 10's always about completion, so it's something you've been working towards. But I love the overall energy with this card. It is all about peace and harmony and balance. So it's really good. So if you're in a relationship or looking for a relationship, I like the cards around that. Okay, so it's really, really nice. Okay, I hope that gives you a little bit of reassurance there, or whatever it is that you're looking for, Pam. Okay, so we've got Caroline next on health. Okay, so I'm just checking. Caroline Murphy, did you ask? I thought you asked for health, honey. So do you love reading, is that right? Oh, health and love. Let's have a little look. So I've got to open the door because getting a few flushes. Okay, so Caroline, let's see what we got for you. I'm just checking these comments quickly. Oh dear. No. Yeah, Lisa, does make sense. Very tired and flat. Okay, so look at what's not serving you anymore, Lisa. You need some change. Yeah, you do. And you know what? I think change is good. And we got another poacher on again. God. Now, poacher, you can just, I do, Pam, in a relationship, I do like giving up because I'm one-sided to me. Oh, okay. Yeah. Again, it is personal responsibility. The card will only sort of give you advice as to what you need to go within yourself and look at. Now, this poacher, so they come on every time I go live. If you're offering a free reading, I will message you myself later. If you're not, bugger off my page. Okay, so if people just want to ignore him or her. All right, so anyway, Caroline, I'm going to get on with yours now. All right, Caroline Murphy, see what we got for you. So, Caroline Murphy. Okay, so 9 of Swords. Caroline, what's going on with you? Are you feeling a bit, are you suffering with some insomnia, not sleeping properly, feeling tired, a little bit of feeling lethargic, maybe a bit depressed, just feeling, again, with overthinking? This card comes up whenever it is, and again, we've got the Nine of Wands, so both these cards would indicate to me, one, you need to prioritize your needs. Okay, when these cards come out, you really do need to prioritize your needs. Sorry, I've got to answer. I'm live, Hayley. I'll ring you back in a bit. I'm on live now. Sorry about that.
Oh, right. Oh, it's put that dinner in.
Yeah, I will in a minute. I'm live.
All right.
Bye. Okay, so I forgot about that. Anyway, just quickly, yeah, Caroline, this would come up when you are needing to refocus. You're needing look at what's been going on over the past year, because this feels for me, this is something that's been constant. It's the same constant thoughts. It's the same constant. It's repetitive. Thinking about the same thing. Maybe things are not moving in the direction, or you're worrying about the same thing. But what it's asking you to do with this card, it is about prioritizing your needs. Okay, prioritizing, it is about not taking on too many burdens. So you certainly need to think about you need to be thinking about what's working and what's not. Okay, because with this card, it is all about doubts and fears and worries. The Nine of Swords, it's a bit of a pain because it is a bit challenging. All right, the Swords is very much to do, it's all about the mind with the Swords. It's always about worrying and anxiety and, you know, that sort of thing. And over analysing. So, again, think about what you would certainly be taking too much on, too much. In the traditional tarot, the Rider-Waite, you'll see it's like the man carrying all those heavy wands on his shoulders. And again, this is typical of what is going on with you. You're just taking on far too much. When you, okay, they're talking about making sure that you narrow things down. You'll be one of them, you've got about 6 or 7 things going on all at once within your mind. Prioritize, take away what is not important, okay, and only focus on the things that is important. Then you will find that things start to improve around your health, but also around love as well, okay, because what we're doing when we're I say it all the time, when we're thinking these thoughts, when we're worrying, when we're in the analytical mind, we're in a state of stress. When we're in a state of stress, we're thinking negative. What we're actually doing is, you know, our thoughts is frequency, frequency is energy, energy is magnetic. So when we're thinking negative, and I'm not saying you're a negative person, but it's just the way when we're in that state, when we're tired, exhausted, things are not working. I just feel a little bit with you, maybe. And Caroline, you've just been feeling that things are not going to be great and things are never going to work. Would that make sense? Because that's what I really feel with you. And then what we do is we manifest our own reality, okay, purely by what we're thinking. So we need to start attracting a little bit more. We need to start attracting a little bit more positivity. Okay, so if look it up on YouTube, you know, look into doing like manifestation meditations and that sort of thing. All right, so the advice here, once you narrow down what you don't need and let go of the little things, only concentrate on the big things, you'll get rid of half of the problems there. All right, and then you'll start sleeping better and you'll be in a much more positive state of mind. Okay, hope that makes sense. Let's have a little look. Yeah, absolutely. You understand that, Caroline. That's good. So again, yeah, just do what you have to do. But sometimes we worry about, it magnifies, doesn't it? Everything starts to magnify. We start worrying about one thing. Before you know it, even the tiniest little thing is that big, isn't it? So everything's magnified, and that's when you're in a state of stress. So there's definitely a lot of stress going on around you, and you just try and get on top of that, Caroline, before it gets too out of control. All right, and then it will get better. Okay, so Sean, for health. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Sean, this is a really weird one. Have you been getting some pains in your joint, in your fingers? Does that make sense? Because all of a sudden I could have got, well, have you done something? just got pain in, I don't know if my little finger or in my fingers. I was aware of my joints. Does that make sense? I was just getting some pain there. Oh, you're welcome, Caroline. You'll be all right, honey. Try and keep positive and do what you need to do. Just get rid of some of that stress. Meditation's good. Okay, it will really help because it slows down your brain, slows down your brain pattern, all right? Because when our brain is in the beta mode, it's very fast. And the problem is with people that can't sleep, if you can slow down your brain pattern, and then it becomes, you can do it easily. With meditation, what it does, it gets you focusing on your breathing. It actually slows down. So it slows down, brings your heart rate down, your blood pressure, slows your breathing down, and it slows your mind down. So, and then once you start doing that, the more you do that, if you do that for the next 2 to 3 weeks, even if it's like a little 10-15 minute, your brain will get used to doing that, and it will then start to react in a calm way, and you'll start sleeping better. Okay, so who are we with? Sean for health. Sean, can you, does that make sense? Why am I getting pain in my joints, in my hands? Weird. I'm not saying you're weird, I'm just saying pain. You do meditate, okay. Yeah, just carry on with it. All right, Caroline, hope that helps, Sean. So, Sean, health. Okay. Sean, have you been having a bit of a sore throat recently? Because I do feel, don't worry about health, by the way. I've got the Six of Pentacles. Sorry, the Six of Wands. So this is good. All right, so this is like, if you've been feeling a little bit under the weather, this is all about improvements. But I do feel a little bit sensitive around my throat at the moment with you, and also around my ears. So I don't know if you've got a bit of a cold going on. Does that make sense? Just let me know. Give me a little bit of feedback if you can, people. That'd be great. Okay, so does that make sense to you, Sean? Oh, you've got arthritis in your hands, Caroline. I felt like I'd sort of moved on, so could be. But Sean, if you can just give me some feedback as well, hon. Okay, so you're asking about health, victory. I like this card. This is about victory. So, improvements. Don't worry about things. It does feel a little bit. Do you get heartburn or something? Why am I feeling like some reflux going on here? Oh, Sean, you understand that. So it is you with the pain in your fingers. And also, you've been having some problems with some reflux. I feel all here. And I'll get it myself, so I know what it's like. You know when you get that heartburn. Does that make sense? They're talking about you need to be watching what you're eating. And I know that would be the case with certain food, but I do feel very uncomfortable around my tummy with you, Sean. Does that make sense? Can you understand what I'm feeling that? So you're a little bit, you'll be fine, but you need to be very sensitive, a little bit mindful about what it is that you're eating, all right? So making sure you're drinking more water as well. But they are talking about your joints, so I don't know whether you take any sort of cod liver oil or anything like that. They do give good advice when it comes to health, but don't be too concerned, all right? Because with this card, if you've got health concerns or you're worrying, this brings a good outcome, okay? So, all good for you, Sean, all right? So, Faith Duncan, relationship. Do you know what? I don't know what my neighbours think. My back door is open and they come out in this garden. I think they can hear me. Most people think I'm either talking to myself. Okay, so Faye Duncan. Yes, I've been sick a few times lately, Sean. Okay. I think it's going to be a case of, you know, like when we just have to change what you're eating and see what agrees with you, because I feel really sort of uncomfortable. You know when you feel all bloated? So if you change what you're eating, drinking more water, just doing a little bit more. I'm getting some headaches with you as well, Sean. I know it's like most of us get headaches, but it's your body is, okay. Your body's very toxic. Now, don't take that the wrong way. It is, again, it's the food and the stuff that we put into our bodies. All right, so you just need to make a few lifestyle changes, okay? And then you'll see some improvement there. All right, that's the first thing they said. It's toxic. Again, you know, it's not just what we're, you know, it's not saying you're drinking too much or doing all the wrong things. It can simply be, you know, when we're not drinking enough water, you know, we're not flushing our system out. It could be anything like that. All right. It could be, again, you know, deficiency normally causes disease. We know that. So it could be that you're lacking in something. So just making sure that you're mindful that you're looking after yourself in that way, that you're giving your body what you need. Okay, right, so back to Faye Duncan. Let's see what we got for you for relationships. New beginnings. So I don't know whether things have come to a head, Faye. Does that make sense to you? This one would come up when maybe there's been an ending or there's been something. I want to go back the last year where it's been quite challenging. Does that make sense? So there's been an end of a situation here, and you've got that lovely butterfly there. So it is all about rebirth and new beginnings. Okay. They want to take me. You've been getting some headaches as well, Faye. Because as I'm connecting with you, I'm getting some really bad headaches there. You need to wear glasses. I don't know if you know that. Have you been wearing, you meant to wear glasses? If you're not, please do wear them. Okay, so you understand the ending. I'm going to pull another card with that, honey, because it's okay. It is the tens is again. It's always completion. It is an ending, and then we have to start again. And you've got that lovely, because you're going to grow a lot from what it is that you've been through. Making sure you're wearing you do wear them. Okay, all right. Have you had your eyes tested lately? Can you get your eyes tested again, Faye? Because I feel this is what's causing it. All right, so if you're due an opticians, just go and get them tested again, okay? Yeah, new beginning. I'm going to pull another one with that because, again, you got that lovely butterfly there. It's all about rebirth, new beginnings. Okay, so relationships, something has come to an end. And we're just going to see what comes up here. So, new beginnings for you. Money, they're talking about money being sorted out as well here. Was there been something to do, I don't know whether you lived together, whether there was anything where you actually living together, would that make sense? Or there is something where there's something new that's coming in. This would be the Taurus card for me as well, the Hierophant. So it could be someone new that's coming in because the Aces is all about new beginnings. I do feel, I've got to be honest with you, honey, it feels like, you know, it's always nice and we always want someone new, don't we, to come in. But it feels a little bit, and again, you know, it's personal responsibility what you want to do. It feels like you need to do a little bit of work on yourself. Because I do feel a bit of confusion with you. And again, you know, sometimes when we go through something like that, the first person we blame is ourselves. So I feel you just need to do a little bit of work. Just get yourself in a good place again. All right. So the Hierophant, that for me feels, I mean, it would be about going within yourself, but I do feel this is a personality. This is a Taurus. So there could be someone new that's coming in, but I don't feel it's yet. Okay, it just, I feel you need to get over this ending. Okay, you need to get through that. All right, so just take a little bit, just be kind to yourself, and also, your neighbours are walking past and I think I'm mad. Just keep an eye on your teeth. Okay, I'm getting both sides. I'm not getting the back teeth up here. I'm getting some pain there. Okay, so keep an eye on that, Faye. I don't know if that makes sense at the moment. But just keep an eye on that, all right? And if you get any pain in your teeth, go and get them checked out. Oh, because you know when you got like you get air that gets in and it gives you that, you know, that, I don't know if you've got a little hole there or something. All right, so just get it checked out for, you know, just to make sure you're not going to be up suffering during the night. And that's always when toothache comes on, isn't it? So if you've been having a little bit of a niggle there, please do get it checked out, okay? All right, so Yeah, we've been having problems and need to get to the dentist. Okay, so yeah, please do get that sorted, Faye, and then you'll be okay, my love. All right, but the right person will come along. Look after you. Look after you. You know, again, it's not just about pampering ourselves, is it? You know, it's good. Really love yourself. Go and have a pamper, have a massage, get your nails done, do all that sort of thing. But looking after ourselves is also about looking after our physical well-being as well. So just making sure that these little things. Oh, I don't like that pain in my tooth, and I've got it both sides. Okay, so anyway, I'll leave that with you. Faye, you'll be all right though, hon. Okay, Louise. Hello, Louise. I hope your mum's doing okay. Not seeing you anymore. We don't have the coffee mornings anymore because no one was coming, only you. Yeah. Okay, so Louise on general. Okay, so what we got here? New beginnings, transformation. Louise, this is very much where you're in a limbo. It is about sacrifices, and I do feel you're worrying about things yourself. Does that make sense? It feels a little bit like, because you've got the hangman, which is normally when things are a little bit stagnant, and you are in a little bit of a limbo and you need to be making some change, and it normally brings some sort of sacrifice here. And then we've got the death card, which is about moving forward and change, and we've got another poacher on again, so just ignore them. Yeah, no, they go away. Okay, so Faye Duncan, inbox me or message me or send friend request. Okay, so if we're going to get a free reading off you, we'll all message at the end. Okay, right, Louise. I don't know if you've been a little bit worried about your own. I don't know, a little bit worried about stuff for yourself, what's going on in your own personal life. It feels for me a little bit like there is some change that's coming around, and you've got there is some change going on around your home as well, right? But it is a little bit like you need to be focusing on you, looking after your health at the moment, and just making sure this comes before anything else, all right? Because they're really sort of coming in here, and spirit will come in again, our idea of what we feel is important may be completely different. They see things from a different perspective. But it is very much like you need to go in and you need to look after you. Okay, I want to go over the last 6 months to just have a little feel about, how you're feeling energetically. You may be feeling a little bit more tired. Don't be too concerned about it, okay? But just making sure that you look after you, because I do feel your energies are a little bit flat and your energies are a bit over the place at the moment, all right? So they're a bit erratic as well. I just feel your energies are all over the place. So you're feeling a bit worn out. Does that make sense to you, Louise? Apart from that, there's not this stagnation with the hangman. Is definitely about the way you've been feeling about yourself over the last few months. All right, so when you go and get yourself sorted, looking after yourself, then I feel that that's when that energy of the hangman will then start to shift. All right, because it's getting you to look at change. There is some change that's coming up, but again, you need to be addressing, looking after yourself. You've been getting more thirsty than normal. Louise, have you been drinking or waking up or feeling more thirsty? All right, because I feel very dry. Just, again, making sure you have an MOT. All right, so it could just be, making sure that you're not diabetic or anything like that. Just check. And what you will find, a lot of things will put your mind at rest. Okay, so some things we worry about, if we're not feeling great, it could be just little things we need to do, little lifestyle changes. But also, it puts your mind at rest if you're worrying about, bigger things. Okay, so your attention, okay, your attention needs to be on you at the moment. Louise. All right, so I know you're busy looking after mum and everything else, but your attention needs to be on your well-being at the moment. All right, so, okay, hope that makes sense for you, Louise. Is my Jodie still there? Not been drinking much, no time at the moment. I don't mean the booze. No, you know I'm joking. No, you know, like water. Have you been waking up feeling more thirsty or just generally feeling more thirsty? That's what I'm feeling. Okay? And making sure you're not drinking anything that's got too much sugar in. If that makes sense, Louise. All right? Just be mindful. You know, like Coca-Cola and sugary stuff. It just makes me feel... Keep an eye on it. All right? If it doesn't sit with you at the moment, just keep an eye on it. Okay? Because it could be... I'm talking about within the next, you know, weeks or month or whatever. Just, if I'm picking it up in your energy now, then I would normally expect it would be around the next, if you're not aware of it, you'd normally be aware of it now or around the next sort of few weeks or month. Just keep an eye on it, okay? All right, Jodie. Let's see what we got for you, honey. Okay, so, Jodie. The Chariot. Jodie, whatever's going on that's challenging or difficult, this is about you needing to take control. So it could be that everything that's going on around you at the moment with relationships and family is definitely out of control at the moment. So I don't know what's going on here. It's a little bit like you need to pull the reins in with this card. It is a good card because when the Chariot comes up, it is about, you know, it is about you need to be taking control over something. So I don't know what's going on. It could be there's some family stuff going on. It's causing arguments. But I like this card. This is a really good card because the Chariot is all about victory. All right, so if there's been any arguments, if there's been battles going on, any arguments, it feels a little bit heavy over the last sort of 6 months, if that makes sense. And so I do feel with this has not just been a little blip. This makes me feel this has been going on over a period of time. Okay. I feel a little bit low with you, Jode, as well. I feel a little bit down in the dumps with you at the moment, all right? Don't worry about it because when this card comes up, I love this card because it is victory. All right, so you are going to have a really good outcome, but you need... I don't know, you need to deal with things in a calm way. All right, so just try and whatever that is, communication, whatever you need to do, just try and deal with things in a calm way. But it is like someone will see, if you've been in some battle with someone or argument in relationships, it is like people, it is like you'll get recognised and people will start understanding. So you've got that victory there. Okay, so last one is Selma Brooks. I'm so sorry I've not got to do everybody, but do come on. What I always say, there you go. Oh, yeah, it's me poachers again. Just ignore them. Yeah, if you didn't get, if I didn't get time to do your card today, remember we're back on Sunday night, so it'd be me and Terry. So do comment at the end of the thread here, and I will make sure, because I've got my list, I will make sure that your names are on the list for Sunday. All right, so make sure you come on at 7 because it's the first ones that come on will get picked. But again, we're asking now that, you know, you share. It is all about sharing. It's just that little energy exchange. Okay, so if you can share, and then you will... Yeah, thanks, I'm me calm. I know, Joe. Okay, so yeah, just come on Sunday, but you do need to like and share the actual live video, and do comment at the end of this, and I will put you on the list. Okay, so Zelma Brooks, let's see what we got for you. Okay, Zelma, you didn't ask on anything. Are you still with me, Zelma? Just Just going to wait for you to comment. So if you're still here. Oh, Louise, I've lapsed in water. You understand that, yeah? Okay, Jodie. Jodie, does that make sense, honey? All right. Don't worry about it. It'll be all right. You get sorted. Health, please. Okay, for Selma, it's health. Yeah, sorry I didn't get to read everyone, but do leave a message at the end there and ask me. All you need to put is, please, can you put me on for Sunday? And if you can... Oh, Gemma, yes, Gemma, sorry, I did have you, Gemma Wilson, I did have you on the list from last night, okay, so I'm just going to do Zelma, and then I will do you, Gemma, because you were the one that did comment last night, and you didn't get picked, did you, because I had too many, so I will do you as soon as I've done Zelma, okay, so Zelma Brooks, and then we'll do Gemma, okay, Zelma for health, let's see what we got. Okay, Zelma, it is this one, Six of Cups, so this is a little bit like, I don't know if you've been sort of going back, it is all about balance for me, it's about having fun, reminiscing, nostalgia, you know, it is again about maybe going back in the past where you've been, go back 5 years, okay, take your mind back to where you were, what you were doing, how were you looking after yourself, how were things in your life, because it feels for me with this card, now I know a lot's coming up, people are asking about health, and a lot of things that we do, we have to do for ourselves, and that's just sometimes just some life changes, you know, again, making sure, I've always said it, that's why I do my juicing every day, you know, disease is caused by deficiency. And it is, okay, so if you're making sure that you're looking after yourself, you're giving your body the best chance, okay. This is what I'm feeling as I'm talking about this, Zelma. I'm feeling some pain in my lower back. Does that make sense? But also I feel a little bit with you, I feel a little bit sensitive around your skin, your everything, you're quite sensitive at the moment. Does that make sense? It's so I feel around what you're eating, your skin, everything else. I do feel there is something going on with your lower back. Does that make sense? Can you give me a bit of feedback? So I'm getting some pain in my lower back, but they are talking about doing some gentle exercise or doing something. I do feel this has been going on. So 5 years, take your mind back where you were. I don't know if this has been an ongoing thing or whether you've just not been feeling, I don't know, it just, you need to change something about your lifestyle, right? I'm not saying everything that we do is, you know, we can suddenly find a magical cure, but it's like I'm feeling that again, when I'm getting stuff like that from Spirit, they do come in and they give some really good advice when it comes to health. I'm not allowed to diagnose, but they will come in and give really good advice. And there is some changes that you need to be making, hon, okay? You do go to the gym most days, that's good. You're getting pain in your back. So if they're talking about something that's going to be, I don't know if you like swimming, does that make sense? But it's like you need to be getting, maybe, you know, because it will help with the joints and everything else. Okay, and making sure you're getting your sleep. So I don't know if you've been having any problems with your sleep. Would that make sense, Selma? It does feel a little bit for me. I'm not too concerned, but it does feel that you just need to be carrying on doing what you're doing, keeping that discipline of looking after yourself. All right, I can't, what's that? Sorry, I did comment last night for Sunday. Oh, Christine, yes, you did. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Yes, I did write you down. It was Christine and Gemma, and that was the last two. Yeah, because you did, well, you were on, and you was on for a long time, weren't you, Christine? You were on for a long time, my lovely. So, yeah, I will do you and Gemma, and then that will have to be it, because I have to go out. But we'll be back Sunday, everyone, so please do comment. Yeah, Christine, sorry, honey, you're on a long time. Yes, not sleeping. So, yeah, carry on doing what you're doing, Zelma. I do feel with you. Oh, okay. With your lower back, it feels for me like it's the. I'm not allowed to diagnose. I've got no medical knowledge, but when they come in, they show me what's going on. They're pretty good. It feels like there's a nerve. It's like it's something that's irritating the nerve in your lower back. Okay, and it is like you need to free that up. So just carrying on doing some gentle exercise, being aware of what you're putting into your body. Carry on doing what you're doing. Um, I've got to be honest, I don't feel there's anything sinister or anything to be worried about. Again, with this sleeping thing, I think it is just, again, what's going on. Maybe you're overthinking what's going on in the environment at the moment. That will get better. I do feel your sleep will improve, all right, but it's not going to be yet. I do feel it's going to be a couple of more months, all right, before it starts to get better. But just carry on doing what you're doing. Keep motivated, keep disciplined, and make sure, okay, they're showing me, you're not going to like this, they're showing me lettuce leaves. I don't know, it's like, who wants to have a diet of just lettuce? But that's what they're showing me. All right, so keep doing what you're doing. They're showing me, looking after what you're putting into your body, okay? Making sure that you're not deficient in anything. So, yeah, you'll be okay. All right, honey? So, Gemma, let's have a little look. Gemma, I can't remember So, Christine, what were you asking for? I think it was general, wasn't it? Let me just share, bear with me. General for Gemma. And Christine, I'm sure was just general, wasn't it, Christine? I'm just going to wait for you to comment, honey. Oh, Zama, thank you. That's lovely. Yeah, it's always good. They do give us, remember they see the bigger picture, so they'll always give you the best advice. Okay. Jodie, got to go back to work. Thanks, honey. I missed you. Love you. Yeah, and you, honey. Yeah, do message me, and we'll definitely arrange something. All right, meet and have a coffee or something. Okay, so Gemma for general. And then I'm just going to wait for Christine to message. Christine, can you let me know what it was for? Okay. So Gemma, general. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. 9 of Cups. Oh, I like this one. This is your wish card. So in the traditional Rider-Waite, this is the 9 of Cups, which is the wish card. Okay, so it is all about feeling happy. Just feeling really happy. I'm going to pull another card with that because I feel you've asked about general, Gemma, and it feels for me it's like you've got that nice balance of everything coming together. Okay, I'm going to pull another card with that. Yeah, there we go. What did I just say? Balance. And look what I just pulled. 2 of Cups, and it says balance. So, I love this. The 2 of Cups always comes together when it's about union and partnership and two people coming together. It can be a new business, but for me, this feels it is around relationships or, coming together with someone. And again, I like it. Do you know what? I don't feel you're actually worried about anything. It doesn't feel for me like you're just going along with the flow anyway, and that's why you've asked for general. Okay, and tell me if I'm wrong, but that's what it feels like. And again, it is just if there is any worries, but I don't feel that it particularly is because I want to say don't be worrying with this. It really depends if you're if you've been in an old relationship where things are okay, or if it's something new. Then I want to say if this is something new, a new relationship, then just sit back and don't worry. All right, because the 2 of Cups is always, when the two is two people coming together, so it is like harmony. When you look at the traditional Rider-Waite, you can see there's two people and they're looking at each other, so there's that mutual understanding. And with the 10, the 9 of Cups, it is like your wishes, so it's whatever it is that you're hoping for is coming. All right, so as a general, if you're not asking about love, then I would expect that with anything that you're hoping for, because with the 9 of Cups, your wish card, that could be anything at all. Okay, if you were hoping for a new home or a baby or hoping for anything at all, then that's coming. Gemma, I need some time without worrying, as my everyday life has been a worry. Do you know what? With that wish card, please don't worry, all right? Because with that, again, when we worry, we manifest, our own thoughts manifest our reality, okay? And we've got to be very careful what we're sending out, all right? We've got to be very careful. That's why I always say about manifestation boards. Go on YouTube, you know, do manifestation. We've got to be very mindful about what we send out, all right? Because energy's magnetic. We're just going to pull that back towards us. So if you're feeling down and you're feeling a bit negative and worrying, what you're going to do, you're going to create, you're going to draw that energy back to you. Okay, so have a little look. I tell you what, I give you. It's so good. I love the vision boards. You can go on YouTube and all. You don't need anything. You need a piece of board, a few pictures to cut out, and you just putting it on there on the board what it is you want to manifest, and you just see it happening. All right, but it tells you a little bit more detail. I normally meditate on it. You know, 5 minutes a day. I'll just see it happening. But yeah, they do work. But you've got to be in the right frame of mind. Okay, going back to you really quickly, Gemma. Whatever it is that you're worrying about, don't. All right, because those two cards, again, I don't just go with, you'll hear me say it all the time, I don't just go with the cards because those cards could mean anything, could mean 10 different things. I go with the energy. When you stop worrying and you just surrender, that's the word. Stop worrying, just whatever, you know, and have that attitude, whatever, then you'll find you're not going to be manifesting worry. You're not going to be manifesting negativity. When you surrender and give up and think, well, I'm not bothered, then you'll find all this lovely new energy start coming in. All right, but whatever it is you're hoping for, you've got your wish card there. Okay, Gemma, that's for you, my love. So keep your chin up, keep positive. All right. Again, you know, when we do these cards, you know, it's different when we do a full reading, isn't it? Because we're looking at lots of different cards. But these cards are still picking up what's going on in your mind, what's going on in the environment, what's very much going on in your mind, what your concerns are. So again, even if it's just one card or two cards and they're really good like that, just, you know, just trust it. All right, completely trust it. Oh, you're welcome, Gemma. All right, my lovely. Okay, so Christine, we got Christine, and she did just comment. So let's have a little look. Where are you? General. Okay. So Christine is the last one because I did say an hour and it's nearly up and I do have to go out. So please do comment at the end. What's important is come on Sunday at 7. It's really important to come on straight away because the first ones that come on get the first reading, but also we are doing it so that people to actually like and share the video while we're live, okay? And then you will definitely get picked. You just say that you've shared and then you will get picked for a reading. Okay, but sorry, I couldn't get to do everybody. So Christine Woodham for General, let's see what we got for you. Okay, so new beginnings. Do you know what? This for me really is about the last 2 years, Christine. I hope that makes sense to you, but it's like they're taking me back 2 years. So I do feel there was a change in that 2 years, for the better, because it feels for me, or if it wasn't then, but would you understand? Okay, would you understand there was something 2 years ago where there was a change? There was a new beginning or a new change, and you've got a change coming around again. All right, does that make sense at the moment? Because I love this card. With the death card, it's a lot of people don't like it. It doesn't mean death, not in this circumstance. It means transition, it's change, it's leaving things in the past. So something is coming to an end, whether that's a relationship or a job or there's something else. But it's you know what it does, it brings up, you see that lovely sunshine coming up there, so it brings up happier times ahead for you. But it's like they want to take you back 2 years ago. So have a little think about what was that change around that time. But I like this card. I'm going to pull another one with it, Christine, because this is straight to the point. Okay, when this one comes up, it is because something has come to an end. All right, so it's all about endings and beginnings. All right, so I'll pull another one with that and see what we get. Okay, so what are you frightened of? What are you worried about? Nine of Swords is all about fear and doubt, being worried about what's in front of you. Again, in the traditional Rider-Waite, the Nine of Swords will show a lady there and she's blindfolded and the swords, but all the swords are behind her. Okay, so what I feel with you, Christine, is this change or what you're leaving behind, this Nine of Swords, it's like you're worried about what's in front of you. Okay, you're worried about that next step. All of the swords, which is all about conflict, there could have been arguments, there could have been a lot going on, all just really painful, difficult, challenging times. All of that is behind you now. All right, there's nothing in front of you to be frightened of. Okay, so don't worry about it. I'm going to pull another one with that because it's certainly both for them. You know, again, the Nine of Swords is about worrying, and it is because you're needing to accept some new change. And if you've got some opportunity that's coming here, and the King of Wands, I feel this is someone that's coming in and supporting you there, Christine. There's someone that's coming in. This could be an influence and energy around you. This could be someone that's helpful. This could be something to do with property or work as well. Someone that's coming in with an opportunity for you there, which is going to allow you, remember those swords are in the past, don't be fearful about what's in front of you, because with this one, it's a lovely card. It does indicate there is new opportunity. So you're going to have some choices, but choices, it is all going to be about. Whereas I feel that you're actually needing to rethink about your future, long-term security and thinking about your future. But this is about reaching your goals as well for me. So there's something coming up and I like the energy with that. All right, Christine, so try not to worry about things, but be open to new, be open to new opportunities, be open to new ideas. There are people around you, I feel this could be someone that's coming in helping you. If you're feeling stuck at the moment, just be open to new ideas, and then it's like you're stepping into that new energy. All right, you're stepping into that new energy and everything is okay. All right, my lovelies. Well, thank you for coming on. Sorry, I mean, I was on here last night. I can't do this every day. But thank you for coming on. Thank you for sharing. It's really important to share. And then those of you, if you didn't get picked, please leave a comment. Come on Sunday at 7. I'll have our Terry with me, so I won't be on my own. We get through a lot more together. And yeah, do like and share. And we'll see you Sunday. Take care, everyone. See you later.